Hi knitters, it's Mimi with Pastiche Knitwear, and today's video is the Chinese Waitress Bind Off, which is a perfect companion for the Chinese Waitress Cast On, which if you've watched any of my videos, you know I'm a big fan. And I have several iterations of how to do the cast on. So I wanted to teach you how to do this bind off. Now I didn't come up with this. Another very brilliant person did, but I wanted to show it to you today. Now let's preface this by saying that you are not going to be knitting at all. You're going to be purling and doing yarn overs. And every time you purl, you're going to throw the yarn the wrong way. So let's begin, and I'm going to demonstrate showing you American style to begin with. I'll show continental in just a bit. So we're going to come into this first stitch and purl it, and obviously from what we said, we're going to throw the yarn the wrong way. Then we're going to yarn over the proper way, which is counterclockwise, and then we're going to purl again, throwing the yarn the wrong way. And then yarn to the back. I like to pull the yarn to the back to get it out of my way. So what we have here is the first purl, the yarn over, and another purl. So what I'm going to do is with my left needle tip, I'm going to bind off the center stitch, which is the yarn over, and then the first stitch, which was a purl stitch. Now for American knitters only, we are going to do what feels like a double yarn over, because we have to bring the yarn forward in order to purl, and then we're going to have to bring it forward again to yarn over. So when I do this, I kind of tell myself it's a double yarn over because it makes more sense to me. And then I'm going to purl, throwing the yarn the wrong way, and bringing the yarn to the back. You'll always be left with 3 stitches on that right hand needle, a purl, a yarn over, and a purl. So you'll bind off the center stitch. Yeah, try not to split it, and then the first stitch. So it's for American knitters only, yarn over, purl, throwing the yarn the wrong way, yarn to the back, bind off the center stitch, and then bind off the first stitch. Let's do it one more time. Yarn over, purl, throwing the wrong way, yarn to the back, grab the center stitch, pull it up, over, and off, and then the first stitch. Now we've got enough to start seeing the chain develop. There's the chain on the front, and then the chain running the other direction on the back. Now let me stop here and say I prefer to go down 1 or even 2 needle sizes from my project needle size when I'm doing the bind off. I find this tends to be a little bit bulky, and so I prefer the look of it smaller. So just experiment with it and see which one you like best. So now I'm going to do it continental style, and I'm going to preface this by saying I am nowhere near as facile with this left-handed, but I'm going to demo it for you. Now, it's different because of the way the yarn is running in your hands. It's a very different thing than the way American knitters do it. So we're going to start by doing a yarn over, bringing the yarn forward, and then we're going to purl, throwing the yarn the wrong way. So we're just going to scoop underneath, which is the way combination knitters do it. Then we're going to bind off the center stitch. This is the part that's unwieldy for me. And then the first stitch, up, over, and off. So we're going to yarn over, bring the yarn forward again, and then purl, scooping under, throwing it the wrong way. There are your 3 stitches, your purl, your yarn over, and your purl. And so you're going to just bind off the the yarn over first, and then the purl. Let's do it one more time. Yarn over, bring the yarn forward, scoop the wrong way, and then bind off the center stitch, and then the first stitch. And you'll do this obviously all the way to the end. Stop and take a look at it. Yay! So I hope you give this a try. As I said before, it's a beautiful, perfect mirror image result if you've used the Chinese Waitress cast on. So I hope you will try it, and again, please subscribe if these videos are helpful to you. Thanks so much.